Blessings, friends. It's Maya here with an astro update. On August 4th, we have a new moon at 12 degrees in the creative, generous, and flamboyant sign of Leo. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are coupled together in the sky, creating a time of new beginnings, seed planting, and manifestation. Those with planets around 12 degrees and or with planets in fixed signs will likely feel the effects of this new moon the most. We feel lunations the most when they activate our personal planets in our specific natal chart, which is the reason why we might not feel every transit or full moon, or why other transits and lunations do feel more significant for us. This is why knowing our individual natal chart can be quite helpful and beneficial. It helps us navigate different areas of our life through archetypal lenses. With this astrological ancient practice, we learn to track the cycles of the planets and study our own birth chart, peeling back the planetary layers that come with it. Okay, so on to the new moon in Leo. Leo is a fixed fire sign filled with loving, warm, and loyal energy. On a positive level, this lunation can be charismatic, fun, noble, confident, and enthusiastic. On a negative level, this lunation can be a bit bossy, prideful, dramatic, childish, and or dogmatic. The ruler of this full moon is the sun, which at this time can highlight our purpose, vitality, ego, stamina, and leadership qualities. This new moon will be sextiling Mars and Jupiter in Gemini. This can bring positive drive, action, and warrior-like energy in expansive Jupiterian ways related to Gemini's wittiness, intellectuality, short-form learning and writing, as well as communication. This could also bring positive Martian drive and Jupiterian pursuits such as long-distance trips, morals, philosophy, publishing, and higher learning and teaching. The same energy of Mars and Jupiter will also be squaring Saturn, the planet of discipline, order, responsibility, and restructuring, which can mean even through exciting new beginnings with this new moon, we still need to remain grounded, practical, and centered. Saturn here will ask us to be responsible in the Pisces part of our chart. If we do the hard work, this can be a diamond polishing aspect that we can reap the rewards of later on down the road. It's likely many of us will be navigating between high highs and low lows regarding Jupiterian expansion and Saturnian limitations, in addition to Mercurial revisions the month of August. Mercury is a significant factor at the time of this lunation, as the planet of communication and information will be retrograding through two signs of Leo and Virgo, Virgo being her home sign. Mercury will be going back and forth between these two, thus this transit is going to bring lots of editing and reworking in the Leo and Virgo houses of our chart. When Mercury is retrograde, we can experience some complications with communication, information, scheduling, plans, and technology. We may have to go back and revise Virgo-like themes such as work, employment, daily routine, details, health and diet, as well as organization, pets and animals, and exercise. We may also need to be revising the Leo-like themes such as romance, love, creativity, children, joy, hobbies, inner child work, celebrations, and small businesses. Look to see what house Leo and Virgo fall in your natal chart to see what other topics in addition to these themes will be highlighted by Mercury going retrograde for you specifically. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, will be at the 29th anaretic degree at the time of this new moon. Now being reborn in her evening star attire, she's emphasizing faded artistry, creativity, and passion. Venus will also be on the fixed star Regulus, representing the heart of the celestial lion, symbolizing royalty, successes, riches, and power. This may showcase where there is an increase of focus around these topics of love and money at this lunation. Venus will also be squaring Uranus, the planet of sudden changes and unpredictability, which can bring sudden changes in relationships, love, and money for better or worse. Venus is entering her fall into Virgo shortly after this new moon, which can indicate challenges with Venusian themes of love, beauty, money, and relationships for some of August. August can be a bit of a scattered energy, a bit of a mixed bag here. It could bring creative breakthroughs and Saturnian restrictions. Thus, it can be helpful to do our best to keep centered in regards to communication and practical duties, being flexible in love and finances, as well as planning ahead and expecting change with Mercury going retrograde. This can all be helpful. Questions to ask ourselves during this Leo new moon: what area of our life can we have more fun and enthusiasm? How can we tap into or revisit relevant parts of our inner child or childhood for deeper healing? How can we enliven relationships with a romantic partner and or our children? What creative projects can we relaunch, edit, or revise at this time? What responsibilities, obligations, or duties are asking for us to tend to them? How can we remain centered amidst passionate creative breakthroughs? How can we remain centered amidst sudden changes, setbacks, or limitations? How can we find balance in our day-to-day when it comes to love, relationships, and money? How can we prepare for making room for flexible communication, scheduling, and planning at this time? How can we be loyal to our virtuous morals, ethics, and philosophies? And how can we help be leaders for noble causes with warm, charismatic hearts? What area of life will this new moon in Leo be happening for you? For Aries rising, this new moon is happening in your 5th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with love, romance, self-expression, children, hobbies, celebration, joy, and small businesses. For Taurus rising, this new moon will be happening in your 4th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with home, family life, property, emotional security, and ancestral traditions. For Gemini rising, this new moon will be happening in your 3rd house. This could bring new beginnings associated with communication, how one thinks and speaks, one's online persona, short-form learning, local community, local travel, and extended family. For Cancer rising, this new moon will be happening in your 2nd house. This could bring new beginnings associated with income, how one makes money, physical possessions, self-worth, and values. For Leo rising, this new moon will be happening in your 1st house. This could bring new beginnings associated with you, with yourself, your identity, one's physical body, outward appearance, and new endeavors. For Virgo rising, this new moon will be happening in your 12th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with the hidden realms, such as the subconscious, one's mental health, dreams, spirituality, and self-undoings. For Libra rising, this new moon will be happening in your 11th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with large groups of people, friendships, networking, marketing, future hopes, and wishes. For Scorpio rising, this new moon will be happening in your 10th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with one's career, public image, public reputation, status, leadership, authority, and achievements. For Sagittarius rising, this new moon will be happening in your 9th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with long-distance travel, higher learning, philosophies, belief systems, as well as publishing and teaching. For Capricorn rising, this new moon will be happening in your 8th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with shared resources, shared money, investments, inheritances, taxes, loans, as well as the occult and intimacy. For Aquarius rising, this new moon will be happening in your 7th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with personal relationships, business relationships, marriages, contracts, negotiations, agreements, collaborations, and legal documents. And lastly, for Pisces rising, this new moon will be happening in your 6th house. This could bring new beginnings associated with one's work, health, employment, daily routine, diet and exercise, as well as pets and animals. New moon in Leo, blessings to you all.